Okay, so we'll look at some examples of applying derivatives to sine and cos functions. Just a reminder of what we got to at the end of the last video. The derivative of sine x equals cos x, and the derivative of cos x equals negative sine x. These are derivatives that you need to remember. Everything's in radian measure when we're doing derivatives, and the chain product and quotient rules still apply. So everything we've done previously is still applicable now. So in our first example, we want to find the derivative of 4 cos x. Now this 4 here is just a constant, so it's not going to have a lot of bearing on our answer. Cos x, we treat that as one term. So here, we'll look at the derivative here. The 4 stays the same, and that cos x, when we apply the derivative, gives us negative sine x. So the derivative becomes negative 4 sine x. Okay? We don't do anything, there's nothing to be done with an index or anything else like that. Simply cos x becomes sine x in this example. Things are slightly different if we want to differentiate sine 3x. Now notice the 3 belongs to the sine. You can almost put brackets around those values. Now that the 3 is there, we actually have to pay a little bit of extra attention to it. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to use the chain rule to find out the derivative. So using the chain rule, we let 3x, or u equals 3x, and the derivative of u is just going to be 3. So the derivative of u with respect to x is 3. So if we rewrite this as y equals sine u, this is the chain rule here. So derivative of y with respect to x equals the derivative of u, which is here, multiplied by the derivative of y with respect to u, which is our cos u. Alright, substituting 3x back in for u, we get that the derivative becomes 3 cos 3x. Okay, so things to remember is that 3x, you can put brackets around it like that, and if it's like that, we need to use the chain rule. If this was just sine x, we don't need to use the chain rule, but because it is sine 3x, we need to use the chain rule. And it's just substituting u for what's inside those brackets. The examples we're going to look at this week will build on what we've done here, cover some of the basic stuff, but we're interested in taking it a bit further. So we, like I said, chain rule, quotient rule, product rule still apply, and that's where we're heading with some of these, finding derivatives of these trig functions. So looking back over our learning goal, hopefully we've revised the trig functions, exact values, sketching graphs, and we've introduced those derivatives now. Now it's up to us to spend time working through those problems and solidifying that knowledge and understanding.